Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to Easy Career Growth. In this channel, we try to break down manual tasks into something very, very easy that you can digest. In this video, we're going to talk about overthinking tasks. Have you ever been in a situation where you have to pull the trigger on something? You have a task to do, but you just can't do it. You're overthinking, you're trying to recalculate things, you're trying to get somebody else's opinion, you're trying to read some more books, you're trying to get some more data. You just can't make that decision. It could be something simple like buying your next smartphone. Do I buy the Apple phone? Do I buy Samsung? Do I, what model do I buy? And you overthink, and until a certain point you say, oh shoot, you just go pull the trigger. But you spent hours, maybe weeks, contemplating which one you do. And sometimes people take this behavior and it crosses over into the workplace. Key signs that you're overthinking your tasks. Repetitive thoughts. You're constantly rethinking the same scenarios in your mind and you can't move past it. You just keep rethinking, and then once you get an idea stuck in your head, you just can't move by it. I might fail, this might go wrong, I don't know about this, I don't know about that. Those type of things will screw you up in the end. Sometimes you have to just pull the trigger. Sometimes you just have to move. Do your homework, do your analysis, figure out the best move for you, get some collective ideas from other people around you, people that are smart who understand what you're trying to do, and pull the trigger. Sometimes you just can't procrastinate. You gotta pull the trigger, let the ducks fall where they fall. I don't know if that translates over to everybody else, but just pull the trigger and get on with it. Number two, negative thought patterns. It ties back into number one. You're always thinking negative. This could go wrong. Woe is me if I make a call. It might, I might get fired. I might do the wrong thing. I might cause a delay. I might cause some impact somewhere. You just have to get those negative thoughts out of your head. You must start to think positive. You must get away from some of the, the doomsday. What happens if I make this call? What if I do the wrong thing? If you want to be a leader, you want to be in management, you want to be your own boss, you want to start your own business, you have to trust yourself. Trust yourself to make these decisions on your own. Number three, analysis by paralysis. Didn't come out properly, but guys, you know what I'm trying to say. When you rethink the data, when you look at the data over and over and over, and you need more data and more data and more data and more data, get this research, get this done, get that done. Next thing you know, you have a ton of data in front of you to look at, and it's so much data that you can't even move it. You're basically paralyzed and you don't move because you got so much data. Take a look at the data that you have. Don't analyze it to death. Don't, if it's poor data, it's poor data. Junk in, junk out. But if it's good data, come up with a conclusion based on that data and go with it. You don't have to keep rethinking, regurgitating the same data over and over again. It's not going to change. You're thinking, maybe I missed something when I looked at it the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Sooner or later, kill it, man. Just kill it and get on with it. If you make a bad decision, what's going to happen? You can learn from it. You can regroup and know what to look at the next time. But if you're scared or if you're concerned, then you're still going to fail, right? You're not going to do anything. You're just going to sit there in la-la land looking at data, and all of a sudden you're going to go, I got to get it done by midnight. Boom, hit that button. And okay, then you're just rolling the dice at that point. Don't do that. Use the data you have quickly, efficiently, and move on. Last one is social withdrawal. If you're overthinking something over and over again, you may be sitting at home with your family watching TV, but you're not there. You're not there. Your mind is thinking about this task over and over again. You're laying in the bed looking up at the ceiling thinking about this thing. You're on the golf course and you can't even hit the right shot. You don't even know what club you're looking at because your mind is somewhere else. You're still rethinking this issue. You gotta find some boundaries and you gotta put it off on the side. You gotta really think about what you're doing because you could be doing something really, really negative to yourself, to your family, to your friends, and to other people by constantly being disconnected to where they are. You gotta connect. Now I'm gonna give you 5 things to stop overthinking all these tasks. 5 things. Ready? Let's go. Hey, look, it works great for me. It might not work for you, but mindful meditation. Meditation is something that I ran into, and it's marvelous. It helps me free my mind, helps me get the stress off, makes me focus on what I need to focus on and not focus on the noise around me. So, try meditation. Meditation is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So if you can make yourself be still, and you can make your mind be still, and when you come out of that, I'm telling you, you have clarity. You have clarity where you want to just make a decision. You want to just do something. You want to just go. And my mind is cluttered with all types of stuff from 100 different directions. And I'm really rethinking something. I really need to step out of it, go for an aside, take a break, sit down, meditate, close my eyes, get into my quiet zone, get into my space, and just exhale. Defrag the brain. Defrag the brain. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to defrag, trying to get some of that clutter out of your head so you can start to focus again, or you can start to make decisions quickly where you're not rethinking everything over and over. Set time limits on when you make decisions. Set time limits. This has got to be done by close of business day. I need to make a decision by close of business day. I need to make a decision by noon. I need to make a decision by Friday. Set a target and work towards that target, but don't let that target go. Don't let that target turn out to be 6 o'clock or the next day or next week. Set a target. Be true to yourself. Understand what you're doing because you have other things to do. You can't think it to death. Figure out what you need to do. Analyze the data. Talk to people around you and pull the trigger. Right or wrong, pull the trigger. Someone has put you in that position for a reason because they feel that you are empowered to make decisions. They trust you. You have to trust yourself and make the decisions and go. Next one, challenge the negative thoughts in your head. Challenge those things. Get them out of there. You are your worst enemy by letting negative thoughts run around your head all day long. You question yourself. You question your ability, and that destroys you. I mean, that really, really pulls you down. Those negative things in your head, you got to spin it to turn it to be something positive. So every time you think something negative about yourself, it kind of eats at yourself. You don't know it subconsciously. It does it. So that will impact your ability. Spin it to turn it to be something positive. So every time you think something negative about yourself, it kind of eats at yourself. You don't know it subconsciously. It does it. So that will impact your ability. If you make a wrong decision last week and you got your hand slapped about it, and you carry that with you, you learn from it. You don't carry it with you into your next decision. If you do that, you make a couple bad decisions, then all of a sudden now you're really scared, now you're really concerned. Most people in their life have failed at something before they got great at it, right? So don't overthink it. Just go. Just make the call. Get the negative things out of your head. Be positive. If you aren't positive to yourself, how do you expect everybody else to be positive about you? Because people can see negativity a mile away like a dog that can smell it. You don't want to have that smell around you being negative. Be positive about yourself. Pick yourself up. Think good about yourself. That's key. That's key, is be positive about yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Next one, you need to set clear action plans that allows you to focus on the outcome. Focus on the solution, not on the problem. Because if you just look at the problem all the time, it blocks you from looking ahead to where you need to go. So if you start thinking about what outcome do I need, and now let's back it up a little bit and put some steps in place to get to that outcome, other than just looking at the problem. Oh my God, I got this big problem, I don't know what to do. Break it down into an action plan. How do I get to the solution that I need to get to? How do I get to the outcome that I need to get to? Versus looking at, this task, these 10 tasks that I have in front of me. That's gonna really help you up if you can start to focus on the outcome, the end product, the solution, and then build some steps to get there. Build a team to get there versus sitting there looking at this big thing and saying, hey, I don't know how I'm gonna resolve this. It's big, it's huge. Break it down to actionable items and then work forward. Last but not least, engage in healthy distractions. What does that mean? You need to have some hobbies, it goes back to the social life. You need to cut things off. You need to shut it out. You need to go out with your friends and, have a night on the town, have a great dinner, go to a play, go to the driving range, go play golf, go scuba diving. Do something that you can get away from all of it. Take your vacation, take your days off, enjoy your weekends, try to enjoy your holidays, right? Try to step away for a little bit of time. I'm not saying you don't take your phone with you. I'm not saying you don't take your laptop with you. Spend some time with your loved ones. Spend some time with friends. Make sure you take some time to get out. Get out of it. Even if it's 2 or 3 hours a day on the weekends, holidays. If you go on holiday and you take your laptop with you, maybe check your emails in the morning, check them again at night. Don't have that thing going all day and all night, because you never really disengage. You're really, really active. And maybe you can't. Maybe you feel you can't, but you can. You can if you really try. You got to be able to delegate to someone else. You really need to. If you really want to grow, then you got to be able to let go. If you really want to grow, you got to let go a little bit and let somebody else do something. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way to helping this channel. I really like putting out these videos, and I also like talking to people. A lot of people have been reaching out to me. I've been having, a lot of different one-on-one sessions. So it's really, really rewarding to me, and hopefully it's rewarding to the people that I'm coaching. So take that first step, invest in yourself, take a step out, and so you could reach your fullest potential. Sometimes everyone needs just a little bit of a nudge to understand some of the obstacles that are out there in front of you. And sometimes talking to someone provides some clarity, allowing you to break down whatever hurdles that you're going through into manageable bites. And that's what it's all about. Easy Career Growth is about taking something that seems to be pretty big, pretty monumental, and breaking it down into little, small, simple bites that everybody can digest, learn from, and move ahead. So we all can reach our fullest potential. That's the key thing. Grow, 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 grow. Okay, you like this video? Again, please hit that subscribe, hit that like button. 90% of you guys have not hit that subscribe button. Please stop right now. Get that finger out, click that button, click that button. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Thank you. See you in the next one.